Okay. And it says, y escribe su infinitivo. So what is the infinitive of vayan? What verb does vayan come from? Ir. Exactamente. Ir. Good. And remember, it comes after this K because the first sentence is saying the teacher wants the students to go to the library every week. Is she physically taking them to the library every week? No. Does she know if they're going to go to the library every week? No. This is a desire, a hope for her. She wants them to, but it's not fact that they will. Right. All right, número dos. Les exige que guarden silencio cuando una persona habla. Les exige que guarden silencio cuando una persona habla. So what is our verb? ¿Qué es el verbo en el subjuntivo? En número dos. ¿Qué es el verbo? Oops. All right, that doesn't want to work. Okay. Go back. Okay, let's try that again. So what is our verb in the subjunctive for number 2? ¿Qué es el verbo en el subjuntivo para el número 2? Or is there a verb in the subjunctive? I know what, I bet you most of you looked at that word habla, right? You looked at habla and like, wait, that's an AR verb. But guardar is an AR verb, but it's guarden. So yes. Yeah, I knew you did. See? I did too. Don't worry. And then I was like, wait, hold up. Guarden is our subjunctive verb. If I could spell guard. Y'all, I cannot spell. All right. Guarden. And it comes from the verb guardar, which is an AR verb. Yeah, if I could write on the board, I would. It's not letting me today, so I'm sorry. All right, número 3. Número 3. Quiere que los alumnos sean puntuales y ordenados. Quiere que los alumnos sean puntuales y ordenados. ¿Qué es el verbo en el subjuntivo? Sean. Very good. Muy bien. Sean. And what verb does that come from? Ser. Ser. Good. Now, if you're sitting there going, wait, what? How do they know? That K. Remember that K is the first clause is written in the present tense. Quiere que. The second clause starts after the K. That the verb in the second clause is going to be what's in the subjunctive. So you look for the K, then you look in the second clause, and that's going to be, that verb is the subjunctive verb. Okay? If you were lost, if you were just like, wait, how do they know? That's how we know. Okay. Número 4. Quiere que vengan todos los días con sus libros. Quiere que vengan todos los días con sus libros. And there's actually a spelling error in this one. It should be todos because it's plural, all the days. But what verb is in the subjunctive? El número 4. Muy bien, vengan. Vengan. And what verb does that come from? Not ir, because ir is vaya. It looks the same in the subjunctive, but it's not. Not vender, that means to sell. But you're close. It's ven. Venir. Excelente. Sí, venir. No, that was good. I know your brains were like, hold on, wait. All right, number 5. La maestra espera que los alumnos saquen buenas notas. The teacher hopes the students make good grades. ¿Qué es el verbo en el subjuntivo? Sí, saquen. ¿Y qué es el verbo en su infinitivo? ¿Qué es el infinitivo de saquen? Sacar. Sacar. Very good. Any questions about those first 5? Good. Okay. Vamos a ver número 6. Número 6. No quiere que coman caramelos o mastiquen chicle en la clase. No quieren que coman caramelos o mastiquen chicle en la clase. ¿Qué es el verbo en el subjuntivo? Excelente. Coman. Caramelos or caramels or caramel? That's okay. Don't worry about it. And coman comes from what's the infinitive? ¿Qué es el infinitivo de coman? Comer. Muy bien. 7. La maestra desea que los alumnos lean un libro cada trimestre. La maestra desea que los alumnos lean un libro cada trimestre. ¿Qué es el verbo? Lean. Muy bien, lean. Alumnos means students. And lean comes from where? What verb? Leer. Very good. Good job. All right, número 8. La maestra les pide que no hablen, que escuchen y sean responsables. La maestra les pide que no hablen que escuchen y que sean responsables. Yep, hablen. What else? This is a 3-parter. Escuchen. Sean. Very good. So we have hablar. Escuchar y ser. Muy bien. Y 9. Quiere que escriban con un bolígrafo y subrayen los títulos de las lecciones. We missed the S on that for lost. It has to be lost because it's more than one lesson. Quiere que escriban con un bolígrafo y subrayen los títulos de las lecciones. What what are our verbs in número 9? Escriban. Y subrayen. Muy bien. Y número 10. La maestra quiere que los alumnos copien y aprendan la lección y que hagan las tareas. La maestra quiere que los alumnos copien y aprendan la lección y que hagan las tareas. ¿Qué son los verbos? En el subjuntivo. Copien y aprenden. Ajá. Hagan. All right, so copien comes from the verb copiar. Aprenden comes from the verb. Did I spell that? Aprendan. Sorry, I did. I made it wrong. I was like, hold on, that's an ER verb. Aprender. Y hagan. What verb is hagan come from? Hacer. Excelente. Hacer. Because in the yo form, hacer is hago. So when you put it into the subjunctive, remember you take off the O and then it becomes haga. Good. All right. Any questions about what we just did? Anybody lost, or does this make a little more sense now? Feel a little more confident in it? Good. Good. That's what I want to hear. All right. For some reason, my first one did not, I don't know what's going on here. It's not showing me the question. Oh, hold on. It's because I made it too big. No, I didn't. All right. Anyways, let's look at this one. It says, duda que yo blank japonés. Would it be hablé, habla, hablaba, or hablé? Duda que yo blank japonés. I doubt that I'll speak Japanese. What do you think the right answer is? You can put in the chat. That's fine. No accent mark. But so the answer would be D because you don't need to put an accent mark. All right, let's look at neither. Okay, let's look at nope. I hope you study today. How would you say that in Spanish? I hope you study today. Oh, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I hope. So when you write a sentence in subjunctive, I mean, we're translating here. So I hope, espero, because you're saying I hope, espero que. Now we go into the subjunctive. Well, but remember, it's estudiar is an AR verb. You'd say estudi. Add the opposite ending to it. So it wouldn't be be, it would be You might have to scroll down a little bit to see, because there's four answer choices here. Yeah, estudies. Estudies. Yeah, the PowerPoint looks goofy. I don't know why. Espero que estudies hoy. Yeah, you can add the 2 in, but this, remember this right here shows that it's 2. But if I was to write, hold on, I'm making my bottom screen a little bit bigger. Let me erase. Okay, so if I was to, okay, let's practice. If I said, he wants me to sing. This right here shows who you're talking about, so you can keep that in the translation in Spanish, or you can take it away, because remember our endings show that in Spanish. So how would you translate this sentence? He wants me to sing. You can use the whiteboard if you want. Good, Jacob. And for this one, actually, I would keep the yo, because cante could also be él, ella, usted. So yeah. Él quiere que yo cante. Él quiere que yo cante. All right, what if I said, how would you put that in, how would you translate that into the subjunctive? I hope Paul is happy. So if you're like, I don't know, start with the first part, I hope. How would you say I hope? So close, Jacob. You got the right answer. Say yeah. Very good. But I guess it could be, it's going to be a star though, because you're talking about how somebody feels. This is one of those tricky ones, because I guess it could go either way. But because we're talking about how you hope that they're feeling, it's going to be a star. Because a star is where you are in a house or in a car. No, wait. Yo estoy contento. A star is where you are in a house or in a car. But ser is emotion, location. Yeah, it could go either way. But we're going to go with a star, because we don't know if he's happy, because that's temporary. Happiness can be temporary. We don't, because we're acting like we don't know his personality. He may be a happy person, but we're talking about in this moment, is he happy? So it would be espero que Paul esté feliz. I think with the accent. Did I confuse y'all? I apologize if I did. Be honest, it's okay. It's okay if I confused you with what I just did with the Sarah star thing. Okay, so, all right. So, I know. And there are moments where the verb stare and a star, it could be either. And so that's why at first I said, yeah, that answer was right. But then I got to thinking about it and I was like, but we don't know how he's feeling right now. So if you remember, I don't know if y'all learned these, but this is what I taught for Stare and a Star. It was Dr. P, and that was for a star. I'm sorry. That was for Sayer. And then a star was elf, emotion, location, feeling, because this is, a star is temporary, and Sayer is, I don't know what the word is, but D is like a description, like of what somebody looks like, your occupation, characteristics, time, day, origin, like where you're from, relationships, like how you're related to people, or even whatever. And then, well, we don't need to worry about that one. Does this ring a bell at all? The description, the star and Sayer. And so when I said I hope Paul is happy, you could describe him as being a happy person. That could be part of his characteristics. However, we don't know that, and that's why we're hoping, and that's why it's a star, because it's a feeling. You're hoping he's feeling happy. Okay, all right. Okay, sorry, I know I have talked a lot. However, now I want y'all to go take this review quiz or correct it if you haven't already. Turn it back in. And since if you've already done that, go into Rosetta Stone and start clicking around. And I will actually go over how to set stuff up, find out where we are on Monday. But when you log in, it's going to ask you to set up your headset, your mic. So try that. And but Brianna and Herbert, y'all need to take the quiz, and then Jacob and Tiffany send me, or y'all do the corrections, and then I'll grade them. And then Brianna and Herbert, I'll do the same for y'all. I'll let you know what you missed. Okay? So y'all do that for the last 10 minutes of class. And yeah, I'll start talking soon.